a friend, here's what to say. Let's talk in English, 10 minutes every day. When you need a friend, here's what to say. Let's talk in English, 10 minutes every day. That's the way.
Hello everyone, I am Maria.
And I'm Garrett.
And this is Let's Talk in English. Today we will continue our health lesson.
It has a fun name. The title is Take Care of Your Hair.
Yes, it is very important to take care of your hair. To have good health in your body is important, and having good health for your hair is also important.
Yeah, yesterday we were listening to Ivy's podcast. She had an expert, someone who knows a lot about hair on, named Vince, who gave us some tips.
Yes, he did. He said to not go to bed with wet hair, to dry it first.
Yeah, make sure to dry your hair first. We also learned that for most people, they can wash their hair once every 2 to 3 days.
Yes, and if your hair breaks more easily, use a comb, not a brush.
Yeah, especially when your hair is wet. When it's dry, using a brush might be just fine, so keep both of those in your home.
That's right. Well, friends, now let's look at our Find It question. Be sure to look for the answer in today's lesson. The question is, what can damage your hair?
What can damage your hair? Friends, listen closely to our lesson today. Of course, you don't want damaged hair, do you?
No, we do not. We want to take good care of our hair, and there are some things that are not good for our hair.
Well, let's go now to learn more about our lesson with Jack.
Milo 要去发廊染头发 Betty 问他，你想要染成像棕色或黑色那样自然的颜色吗？ Do you want to dye it a natural color like brown or black? 动词 dye 就是把某物染色，形容词 natural 就是天然的。Milo 说，你不觉得我把头发染成亮绿色很帅吗？Don't you think I'd look handsome with bright green hair? 形容词 handsome 就是英俊的。说是这么说，但是把头发染成奇怪的颜色 ，Milo 还是有点紧张。I am a little nervous about dyeing it a strange color. 形容词 strange 就是奇怪的。Betty 也有点担心，她说这样染发可能会损害你的头发。That can damage your hair. 动词 damage 就是损害或是损坏。
Hi, Milo. Are you going into this hair salon?
Yes, I am. I have an appointment.
To get your hair cut?
No, to get it colored.
Do you want to dye it a natural color like brown or black?
I was actually thinking about bright green or purple. Lots of people try those colors these days.
You aren't serious, are you?
Yes, I am. Don't you think I'd look handsome with bright green hair?
That's not the word I'd choose.
Ooh, we've got Betty and Milo are having a conversation in our lesson today.
That's right. Well, today they are talking about a hair salon because Milo, I think, is going into a hair salon soon.
Hair salon. That's a good term to talk about. A hair salon is a place you can go to get your hair cut. They'll also do many other things for you there.
That's right. They will comb your hair. They will also wash your hair. They might even curl your hair.
Yeah, you might have other ways to describe a place like this, like a hairdresser or just the place where you get your hair cut.
That's right. So Milo is going to a hair salon. He says, I have an appointment.
I have an appointment. He has already talked to them and booked or ordered kind of a time when he will go in to get his hair cut.
Oh, so he's getting his hair cut. He is not getting his hair curled or dyed. I don't know. To get his hair cut.
Yeah, Betty wants to know if he is getting his hair cut. Let's go to Jack for more on that.
Betty 问 Milo 去沙龙是要剪头发吗？ To get your hair cut， 因为头发是被剪的，所以这里要用被动语态来表达。Get your hair cut，cut 是过去分词，过去分词表达被动的状态，结构就是 get 加受词加过去分词。来看个例句 ：I need to get my hair cut。我需要去剪头发，或者是 He got his car fixed last week。他上周请人把车修好了，或是 She needs to get her phone checked。他需要把手机拿去检查。
Thanks so much, Jack. Well, Milo actually tells us something interesting. He's not going in to get his hair cut. He's going to get it colored.
Ooh, colored. Here it is used as an action. Do you see the word color in it? That means he's going to make his hair a different color.
Yeah, the word you'll usually hear for hair here is to get your hair dyed. And Betty uses that word here. Do you want to dye it a natural color like brown or black?
I wonder if he's going to get it dyed a natural color or not. So when you dye your hair, you make it a different color than your actual hair.
Yeah, we could use that word for some other things. You might dye a shirt a different color. Or some people like to dye eggs a different color too.
Yes, so what is Milo's natural hair color? Natural means that's the original color that his hair already is.
Yeah, and Betty's describing normal natural hair colors. Something like brown or black, not necessarily the natural color of Milo's hair.
Well, it looks like Milo is not thinking black or brown. He says, I was actually thinking about bright green or purple.
Wow, yeah, those are not natural, but lots of people do like to try those colors these days. Milo is serious about this. He wants to know if he would look handsome.
And when someone looks handsome, it's usually describing a boy or a man that they look nice.
Yes, nice, put together, they look good. Oh, Betty would not choose that word. And that's not the word I'd choose, is today's calendar phrase.
That's not the word I'd choose.
That's not the word I'd choose.
那不是我会选的词。
Look at me. I am so handsome.
That's not the word I'd choose.
I am so smart.
That's not the word I'd choose.
I am so cool.
That's not the word I'd choose.
What word would you choose?
Short?
Hey.
That's not the word I'd choose.
That's not the word I'd choose.
那不是我会选的词。
Okay, so Betty would not call bright green hair handsome.
Yes, or purple. Maybe to Betty, these colors are strange in your hair.
Exactly. Well, we'll find out more about what they think in just a moment. First, let's go take a quick break. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show, everyone. We're talking about going to the barber. Oh yeah, that's one other word that you could use to describe a hair salon.
That's right. So Milo is going to a hair salon, and a hair salon is a place that you go to get your hair done.
Yes, cut, colored, or other things. Let's get back to our conversation.
Well, I am a little nervous about dyeing it a strange color. What if I don't like it?
It would grow out, but you'd have to live with it for a while.
True. And sometimes you need to bleach your hair first before you dye it a bright color.
Yes, that can damage your hair. I colored mine for years, and it was always really dry.
The dye might bother my skin too.
That's also true.
Maybe I'll just get a haircut.
Good idea, Milo.
So, Milo already mentioned to Betty that he wants to dye his hair a different color.
Yes, and not a normal color, one that is bright and fun. But he says he's a little nervous about dyeing it a strange color.
Yes, I have to agree that green or purple is a bit of a strange color for your hair.
Strange means a little weird, very different from normal. Though sometimes being a little strange isn't the worst thing.
Yes, but Milo is still wondering, what if I don't like it? What if he doesn't like his hair a very different color than everyone else?
Betty does remind him it would grow out, or after he colors it, his hair would continue to grow and his natural hair would come back out.
Yes, but he would have to live with it for a while. It will take a while for his hair to grow out. To live with something for a while is an interesting phrase. Jack, can you tell us more about that?
万一染了头发之后自己又不喜欢那个颜色怎么办？ Betty 说，头发会再长出来的，不过你得忍一阵子。But you'd have to live with it for a while. 对于不完美或不合意的东西，试着去忍受它、适应它，就是 live with it。常出现在英文的口语中，比如 It's not perfect, but I can live with it. 虽然不完美，但我可以接受。或者是 The noise is annoying, but we have to live with it. 那个噪音很烦，但我们得忍受它。还有一句 She didn't like the color, but she decided to live with it. 她不喜欢这个颜色，但决定将就一下。
Thank you so much, Jack. So Milo is not sure if he wants to dye his hair a fun color. What if he doesn't like it?
Yeah, it can be hard to live with something for a while if you don't like it. And he says that sometimes you need to bleach your hair first before you dye it a bright color. He's describing the process you go through when you dye your hair.
That's right. You may need to bleach your hair first before you dye it a different color.
Yeah, when you use bleach or you bleach your hair, you're using a special kind of thing. You put it in your hair and it takes out all that color that's in there. You can also use bleach to clean things. Some people use it to clean their floors or their kitchen. But if you get it on your clothes, it might turn your clothing white.
That is true. Well, friends, did you find the answer to our Find It question? The question was, what can damage your hair?
Bleaching your hair can damage it. Yes, of course, many people do like to dye their hair, but if you do this too much, it probably won't be great for your hair.
Yes, and you want to make sure to take good care of your hair. Betty says, I colored mine for years and it was always really dry.
Okay, that might be one way that she damaged it. Now, that word damage is a verb or a word that for something that happens to something. If something is damaged, it's hurt or broken in some way.
That's right, and sometimes when you dye your hair, it can do that to your hair. It's not very good for it.
Yeah, and we learned that it might be very dry. Now, of course, when you're doing something to your hair, it might also go through and affect your skin as well.
That's right. There's skin on your head and on your neck behind your head. Sometimes if the bleach touches that, it can hurt your skin.
Or bother it. That's what we heard from Milo. Well, Milo is thinking again about his plans. Now he's thinking maybe he'll just get a haircut and not dye it.
That's true, and that might be a good idea to think about it a little more. Well, friends, now let's review our keywords.
Here's your first keyword for today. Dye. Dye. She dyed her dress pink.
Natural. Natural. This is a natural lake.
Handsome. Handsome. Steve looks handsome in that suit.
Strange. Strange. This food looks strange.
Damage. Damage. A tree fell over and damaged our roof. Well, friends, those are your keywords for today. You're doing great. Just keep on practicing.
And now, let's watch our lesson again.
Hi, Milo. Are you going into this hair salon
Yes, I am. I have an appointment.
to get your hair cut?
No, to get it colored.
Do you want to dye it a natural color like brown or black?
I was actually thinking about bright green or purple. Lots of people try those colors these days.
You aren't serious, are you?
Yes, I am. Don't you think I'd look handsome with bright green hair?
That's not the word I'd choose.
Well, I am a little nervous about dyeing it a strange color. What if I don't like it?
It would grow out, but you'd have to live with it for a while.
True. And sometimes you need to bleach your hair first before you dye it a bright color.
Yes, that can damage your hair. I colored mine for years, and it was always really dry.
The dye might bother my skin too.
That's also true.
Maybe I'll just get a haircut.
Good idea, Milo.
Hi, friends. Welcome back to Chit Chat.
I'm Ivy. This is Zach. We are talking about hair. Zach, do you go to the hair salon?
Sometimes. I like to keep it simple. I get a haircut.
Do you ever color your hair?
Once, when I was a student, I dyed my hair.
What color? Bright green. Purple.
Nope, red. I thought I'd look handsome.
Did you?
I looked so strange. My mom didn't recognize me.
Oh.
Have you ever dyed your hair?
When I was a student, some of my friends would bleach their hair. I tried it, but it can damage your hair, so I don't anymore.
Yeah, dye and bleach can make hair dry and bother your skin.
But it can be fun too.
Yeah.
Whatever you do to your hair, Make sure you talk about it with your friends. See you next time.
Bye.
Hello, friends. My name is Dr. Idiom. The English language has many fun and interesting idioms. But what do they mean? Call me and let me help you. Oh, good. We have a caller today.
Howdy doody, Dr. Idiom. My name is James.
Howdy, James. Welcome to the show.
My sister has a very good friend at school. She told me that her friend is always a ray of sunshine wherever they go. I don't really know what that means. How can a person be a ray of sunshine? Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
A ray of sunshine is a good thing. It's a way to describe a person or thing that is cheerful, happy, or positive, especially during hard or difficult times. Let's first see where this idiom comes from. The sun has many rays of light. Those rays of sunshine are bright and beautiful. You can't miss it. When people look at rays of sunshine, it's usually on a nice clear day with no rain or clouds. People usually feel happy or calm. You can use this idiom in a sentence like this. My little sister is a ray of sunshine. She always makes me smile. It is great to have a friend who is a ray of sunshine. That person will make you feel happy and positive about life. They are great people to be around. Maybe you can be a ray of sunshine to someone else. Have a great day, friends. See you next time.
All right, friends, what do you think? Do you want to dye your hair now? Of course, many people enjoy this, and it's not the worst thing.
Yes, and your hair can grow back. So even if you dye your hair a very fun color and you don't like it, or if your hair is getting dry, it will grow back.
Right. Maria, have you ever dyed your hair?
I have not dyed my hair before. Have you?
I've never been to a hair salon to do it, but I have done these spray-on things. I think I did purple and bright green too. But of course, that just washed out. It only stayed for one day.
That is very interesting. Well, friends, I hope that you learned how to take care of your hair better in today's lesson. And we hope you join us again right here on Let's Talk in English. Goodbye.